Welcome to week 5. Believe it or not, you're starting Second Nephi this week, and the chapters that are ahead of you, I just love. I'm going to start quickly. It's in my notes, but just quickly, just say you're up for a wonderful study this week. But also, I have some business because a couple of you are still struggling with assignments and knowing whether or not assignments are in. And I just thought I'd put together a little video to kind of explain that. But if you think about Second Nephi, um, it's just so awesome. Chapter 1, where you have Lehi giving counsel to his sons and giving blessings, um, where he's teaching about how to be a man in chapter 1 and how to be active and to do things and to shake off the dust and to rise up. And so I put a couple little extra videos for you to watch. It's part of my notes. Chapter 2, just the doctrine is awesome, where we're trying to understand a little bit better about the Garden of Eden, about agency, about the things, laws, consequences, ability to choose, knowledge of good and evil, about how all those things are in place in the garden so that Adam and Eve can effectively use their agency and be able to choose. And so that one's awesome. And then you jump into chapter 3, all about the restoration of the Book of Mormon and all the Josephs. Killer. 4, you have Lehi that passes on. You have Nephi's Psalm, where he has just a horrible day, and just where you can learn about what you can do to overcome those challenges that come. And then 5, where Nephi is teaching us how to live after the manner of happiness. 6 and 7 and 8, you have some Isaiah chapters. I'm just telling you, it's a great week, and so I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's awesome. So what I wanted to do is there's unfortunately there's a lot of you that are still thinking you're turning in your gathering reports, and they're not getting to me. They're not submitted, and so hopefully I'm just going to show you stuff that you already know. But I pulled up the quiz, and so you'll see here, this is your your gathering report quiz, and there's a lot of you that won't leave your gathering until this is done. But you go in there and you check that you've attended. You're going to save. If you just want to be super crazy, you double save. And once you double save, make sure you always commit that you're submitting this quiz. And once you submit on that, it's right. You're about to submit your quiz, right? So if you never see this page going, "Hey, are you sure you want to submit this quiz?" That means you haven't submitted it yet. And you're going, "Yep, I do want to submit that." And then they're extra, really, confirmation. You're like, "Yes, please submit that quiz." So it should be submitted, right? It tells you the time, the date, it's in. This is what you've answered. So if you want to, ever check any assignments to see if they're in, another thing you can do is you can go to this tab here, My Grades. You're going to check on your progress, class project, progress. And what you're going to see is you can view it according to the assignments that you've had. So I want to see if I submitted this gathering report because I've been struggling the last couple weeks. And you'll come down right here to lesson 4. It's going to say, you've had that one attempt. It'll show you your grade, if it's been submitted, because I went. And if you're like, really, I still don't know if I believe that it's submitted, then boom, right there, October 7th at 3:52 is when I submitted it, right? 3:53. And so now I know that it's in. And so you can do that with any assignment. Any assignment you want to make sure that it's in. At the end of the week, you can hit the My Grade, you go to class progress, and you could check out all your things there. In here, when you're looking at the summary, there's also a good tool in there where you can kind of see what your grade is overall, and if you continue to submit your grades, what your grade will be in the future. And so, wonderful tool. You guys are doing so well. Your discussion boards, I had a teeny bit more presence there this week. Try not to really butt too much into what's going on. But appreciate you doing a little bit more than the bare minimum. Bare minimum gets your points, and that's fine. And that's why you're in college, to get your points so you can get your grade. But there's just something about giving just a teeny bit more and supporting each other that much more that just makes it that much more rewarding.